Hey guys, what is going on? The second live stream of the day. I got one more coming up in a couple hours, but this one is really big because we got two people that helped me so much with this YouTube. We got Coach Dante and Key in the building. Say what's up, guys. And we are live on multiple platforms. We're on my channel, Coach Dante channel, Key channel, Spotlight Sports Network channel. We're on my Twitter. Spotlight Sports Network, Facebook, Twitch, you name it, we're on it. So introduce yourself, you guys.
Go ahead, Miss Key.
Uh, uh,
We can't hear you, Miss
we
Key.
can't hear you. Key,
I'm gonna
all
go ahead and go. I'm gonna go ahead and go.
right.
I'm Coach Dante. Coach Dante 31 on Twitter. Coach Dante 31 on Instagram. Shout out to Spotlight Sports Network. Shout out to Money Minch for for having me and working with him again. Now we get the chance to work with each other more because we in the same family. Spotlight, Miss Key. Y'all already see me last night, co-host of the channel, and it's fun, man. I'm ready to talk, even though the Sixers can't draft well, or you do, and the Phillies suck right now. But we're gonna leave that in the building. We're gonna leave that out. But I'm ready, man. Shout out to Money Mitch, man.
Hey, so Key, can you talk now? It's so mean.
She's still beauty.
It was funny because we heard her like, what, 5 seconds ago?
Yeah, she beauty.
So, yo, what's up? All right, she'll be back. So, thank you. I appreciate that as well. So, just love the positivity and love everything. So, yesterday, Sam's tweeted out that John Wall and the Houston Rockets have agreed to find a trade partner for John Wall. And I just want to say that the Sixers should stay far away from that as possible. Far away from that as possible. So, yeah, I'm going to start with you, Coach. Where do you want John Wall to go? Since you're a
Uh,
Rockets fan, where do you want John Wall to go? Yeah, John Wall.
Well, what it makes sense for any playoff contending team that wants him. I think John Wall still can play. It just depends on the fit, the system that they want him in. I think he still can play. Coming off a 2 year layoff with an Achilles injury, I thought he performed well last year, even though his efficiency was down and his shooting was down a little bit. I still thought he did some great things for the Rockets. But for the Rockets, he just doesn't fit this timeline. Jalen Green and Kevin Porter Jr. is the backcourt of the future for the Houston Rockets. John Wall is not taking a bench role. And for where the Rockets organization right now and John Wall at right now, the Rockets are rebuilding. John Wall wants to win a championship. So far as I heard, it's the Clippers, the Sixers, but I don't know whichever team was is the right fit for John Wall. I believe he still can help a team, but John Wall will be he'll be a good fit for any contending team that wants to contend. I still think he has it. I still think he can play.
Yeah. So, Key, where do you want John Wall to go other than the Sixers? We'll talk about the Sixers in a little.
First off, can y'all hear me now?
Yep.
All right. So like I said, I'm in the car. I'm on my way home. I don't know. It's like for John Wall, like I said, don't get me wrong, John Wall, he's great, but you all know he's aged, he's injury prone. It's just like I don't know if the knowing the Sixers because they do stuff ass backwards, they would try to pursue it. At this point, it's like, do we want John Wall? Will he help? Yes, but I'm afraid that the injuries might catch up to him. It was one game where he ball out, but he did still show he can score. But I'm just like, I don't know if the Sixers take that chance. Again, he wants to compete. You know, Houston got that young and up-and-coming team, so of course he wouldn't fit there. And again, he's not going to take that backseat role, come off the bench. He's not going to take that. He still wants to be a starter in this league. I mean, he probably could go somewhere where they need a guard, i.e. the Sixers, but I don't know if we'll pull that trigger or not.
Yeah. So, what about John Wall to the Clippers? I mean, I could say that. I could see that. But I was going to say the Thunder because, look, they have so many draft picks, like 36 first-round draft picks or whatever. And look what they did with Chris Paul and Kemba Walker. I'm just saying, maybe if he goes to OKC, I know that contract is ridiculous, 4 years, $171 million. And I'm like, there's no way he's worth that much. So for me, I would like him to go to the Thunder. How about you guys? Do you see the Thunder as well?
I don't see the
Such a
go
dump
ahead, Keith.
ball. This is my bad. I say the Sixers. I mean, the OKC is such a contract dump off team. If you notice, everybody dropped their contracts in OKC. But it's possible. It's possible.
I don't see him going to the Thunder because again they're a rebuilding team and John Wall does not want to be a part of a rebuilding team. That's the reason why him and Raphael Stone came to an agreement to part ways. He doesn't fit the timeline and he noticed the Rockets are rebuilding. So John Wall, I don't think that's a good destination because he wants in his career he wants to win. He wants to win a championship, and I don't think OKC is the best destination for him because they are rebuilding as well. They got all of those draft picks. They're not going to spend it on. They're not going to spend all of those picks on trying to waste their time and getting John Wall. And if they do do that, John Wall is not going to be happy. He's going to ask out immediately. So you can see the Clippers. Will it be a good fit for Philadelphia? I'm kind of iffy on that, but again, one thing he will do, he will shoot the basketball. He will shoot. He shoots 32% from the 3-point line. That's okay, but it's inefficient. It's inefficiency. It's his inefficiency was gonna blow the guys away. So I can see him landing with the Sixers or anybody that can get that needs a veteran point guard that can help this team. I don't know if the Sixers are going to win a championship with John Wall, but he will shoot and he will play hard and he will play great defense for the Philadelphia 76ers if that was to go down. But the problem is, like he said, you got to keep him on the floor for him to be productive.
Yeah. And for me, the reason I said the Thunder is basically for like the draft picks or whatever. That's basically the main reason I said that. And for the money wise, it makes sense. And he has a player option in 2022. So that's next season, not this coming one, but the next one. So he could just opt out and just become a free agent. Or could they buy him out this year? Is that possible? Key, you think that the Rockets could buy him out? Key?
It's possible. The Rockets could buy him out. Like I said, if you looking at needs wise for the team, knowing Ben Simmons isn't the guards for the Sixers might just try to pull the trigger and get John Wall. Granted, he is better than probably everyone on our team right now, because Ben is not a point guard. So I mean, if you take a chance, I like it, and I'm just worried about him. I'm just worried about the injury. He can't stay on the floor.
I mean, a buyout is not necessary. The Rockets already said they're not going to buy him out.
Oh, they said that. Okay.
Yeah, they already said they're not going to buy him out. That's not necessary. What they explained to him in a meeting, their buyout is not necessary. So John Wall is going to sit in Houston until they find a capable trade party with him. He will be in training camp, but he would not play any basketball games for the Houston Rockets at all. But they already came out and said the buyout is not necessary for John Wall. 2 years, $91 million still left on his contract. That's a lot to pay a guy to just walk away, just to give away. And like I said, I believe they got to do it. Their trade. They got to trade with some. They got to have a trade with somebody. Coach Spotlight said was very interesting too. I'm looking at the comment section. He said OKC will not be a good fit. I agree. I don't believe he will want to go to OKC because he wants to be a part of a contending basketball team. So, like I say, I mean, a buyout is not necessary for the Rockets. They already came out and said it. They're not going to buy him out. What up, my boy Vic? What up, my boy?
So, Vic wishes you a safe drive home. Just thought I could say that.
I'm in the part of StreamYards on my phone, so I can't see no comment unless they flash on the screen. It's not like I'm home at my computer. I can see everything. So it's like y'all gotta be my eyes and ears.
I got you. So Sam wanted us to discuss this trade. So a 3-team trade, 76ers, Rockets, Blazers. Greg Brown, 2 seconds to the Rockets, Ben Simmons to the Blazers for John Wall, CJ McCollum, and Rockets Nets for what? And Blazers first? Okay. Yo, Thomas, what is good? Salute to you. Make sure you subscribe to everyone here. Make sure you subscribe to Spotlight Sports Network. They just hit 1K subscribers. Let's go. I think they're like 1,030 around there.
We had 1,030. It's not like 1,002. I mean, that Sunday stream, that Miami Dolphins Patriots.
Oh,
was
yeah.
like a big.
That was a
stream.
big stream.
It was
That
late
was big.
that day. So that's where we
Really?
got subscribers from.
Yo, oh
And
yeah, that was big.
And I appreciate everyone who subbed to the channel. We're trying to grow, man. So, hopefully we can give you some great content and you love us all. So hit that like, hit that subscribe button, you can see when everybody goes live.
Yep.
One
The best
thou-
network. The best network, man. We do it all.
1,038 to be specific, to be exact.
Okay? There we go.
That's great.
We on a road.
Ready to go, coach.
1,100
Spotlight.
Already.
Yeah.
Let's go.
John Wall would be great for the Nuggets, not going to lie. I could on it.
I mean, but how would that fit with Jamal Murray, though?
That's my
Him and-
question.
That's what I'm saying. With
How
Jamal
would that
Murray.
work with Jamal Murray and Jokic will have the ball?
And
John
then-
Wall needs the ball
And
in
then
his hands.
Yes.
MKP, and then Michael Porter Jr. as well. I don't know. So.
And then you got Monte Morris, who's a very good point guard off that bench for Denver, too.
Mhm.
So I don't know how would that fit. John Wall, you got to realize, John Wall doesn't want to be a bench player. He got to have the ball in his hands to be productive. He's not an off the ball type player. John Wall's not an off the ball type player. He's never been. He's got to have the ball in his hands to be productive. So I mean, like I say, we got to just see where he lands. Philadelphia will be a possibility, but I don't know.
He goes to Toronto.
Toronto definitely need a point guard, but they got their point guard of the future, Jalen Suggs. But they definitely use a veteran there though to help him out too as well though.
Spotlight Raiders talk. Why not?
That's Coach Spotlight.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Whenever I see something, I read it. I don't know what you mean. But why not Brooklyn? You never know with Kyrie. I mean,
Oh God, Brooklyn got so many stars. So does the Lakers. They like to stack people. They don't want to develop their talent. That's
Oh
what
yeah, I
the Lakers-
forgot Jalen. Yes, thank you, Josiah. I forgot he went to the Magic. Yo, Toronto would be a pretty decent fit for John.
you forgot my reaction to Jalen Suggs.
Yeah.
Wall is better than Simmons. That's facts. I'll give you that.
That's
Wrapping
a
the-
fact.
What happened to Van Fleet in Toronto? I mean, Van Fleet, he's there, but to me, he's more
like
of
a shooting guard.
shooting guard.
Yeah, he's more of a shooting guard. So John Wall would definitely be a good point guard piece. And but you don't know. Say Siakam don't want to even be there. He don't even want to be with that team. So they having issues right now. But Kyrie, that could be that's an interesting choice though that Coach Spotlight brought up. Kyrie,
Yeah.
you don't know if he want to play basketball or not. You just don't know with the mental issues he having. That would not be a bad idea for John Wall in Brooklyn with Kevin Durant. With a healthy James Harden, that could be scary. Yeah, that could be scary. You got Joe Harris. That could be scary. That's very interesting. And because Kyrie, he's got too many mental issues, and really you just really don't know if Kyrie doesn't want to play basketball or not.
Look what I found on Twitter today. This makes me sick. This makes me sick. Coach, you can laugh it all up. You can laugh it up.
We don't have, honestly, really look at it, we don't have no choice. The ball, honestly, the ball is in Ben Simmons' court, actually. He's saying he don't want to play for us. He don't want to come to training camp. Well, he don't want us going to lose out in millions of dollars. That's on him. So if he don't want to come to camp, don't want to play for Philly, guess what? He'll sit out. And guess what? We will not move him. I feel like he's stealing money from us anyway. Take back our funds. You're stealing from us. So go ahead and not play if you want to. Go ahead.
Taking off the overlay for a second so you all can see this atrocity. But it's just the money when it comes to it. I agree with Key on that. And his trade stock, I said this multiple times, it's so low we're stuck with this guy. We're really stuck with him, and it's just like it's sad. I mean, we should have taken that trade, Malcolm Brogdon in the first,
Malcolm
and been done.
Brogdon, right?
And
Exactly.
been done.
I
And-
mean, like I say, I mean, if Daryl Moore had any kind of sense, the man could have been up out of there. The Malcolm Brogdon trade, I would have definitely taken that trade. That guy's a 19 point per game score and a first round pick. But the problem he think Ben Simmons is this superstar type player. It's this next level type player, and Ben Simmons is just not, man. He's just not that type of guy. I mean, anything in the playoffs, everything changed. The game slows down. Teams get to watch film on you even more. Team get the game plan for you. And, I mean, who cares about the 42-point performance against the Utah Jazz, man? I don't care about that. In the playoffs, that was basically 5-on-4 basketball.
Listen,
Coach Spotlight.
What's
let me
up?
tell y'all. Let me tell y'all something. The number one thing you have to really blame the 76ers is an organization as a whole.
Yeah.
Organization as a whole. Number one, you give Ben Simmons all that money. Cannot shoot the basketball. Come on, he's a cheese ball, man. Get him out of here. I'm on the bus with it, and I don't even care. Number
Okay.
two.
I don't know about
Number two,
actually wanting to be traded. I didn't hear anything about that.
But
I think he was.
I heard some about that.
Yeah.
He said, Ben said,
Damn.
My bad.
What?
I got a phone call.
No, Key left.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I
you're
can hear
good.
you.
Oh, his agent. I don't care
I
what his
can't. I'm
agent
gonna come
said.
back in. I'm gonna come back in. I can't hear y'all.
Okay.
I'm gonna come
All
back
right.
in.
Cool. So I see what you mean about popping in. I see what you need. I was like, what?
Yeah, you can just pop in. You can just pop in.
So I can do that on any screen pretty much.
Yep.
Ah,
Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, we good. We got you. We got you, coach.
Come on, man.
Yo,
Like, it's
Lindy,
been
what is good? What is
been
good,
rumors.
Lindy and Jones?
There's been rumors of him saying that he wants to be traded. There's been rumors of that he wants to be traded because he was on the trading block in the middle of the year last year. Because they were trying to make a big move for somebody, and nothing didn't work to get Ben Simmons out of there. If you want to trade Ben Simmons, right, you're going to have to trade him into a package deal. You're not going to trade him by himself. I'm going to let you know that we're going to end up losing another player because of Ben Simmons.
Mm-hmm.
That's just what's going to be. That's a lot of. The thing about it is, a lot of people will want more than Ben Simmons to come to their team.
Yeah.
The Warriors denied it 3 times. They denied it 3 times for Ben Simmons because the Sixers don't want to give up any more players, so they want to make Ben Simmons just an individual player to trade. No,
Yeah.
that's not going to happen.
That's not going to happen, definitely.
So Maxi's going to have to be in the trade talks. Sorry, I'm on the bus.
And that was my next question for you, Coach Spotlight too. And we've been talking about all season that if you was to trade Ben Simmons to any other team, what the main asset they will probably get will be Ben Simmons. But don't you think Maxey, Shake Milton, or somebody like Thibault will have to be negotiating in that deal? Because I'm hearing a lot about Maxey. A lot of teams you have to package Maxey in there as well.
I wouldn't package
I say
Maxey,
Evan.
but
You said
Let,
Epic?
let
I
Max
say
play.
I like Maxey. I want to get rid of him in his young career.
I love him.
really don't. Shake
I love
Milton.
him.
Shake Milton is still in his young career, and Shake Milton has been clutch for us when it came to
Yeah.
the Sixers, especially coming off the bench or being a starter. And then you got Matisse Thybulle. Now, if you want to get rid of 2 non-scoring players, that's fine. But Matisse Thybulle is a defensive juggernaut when it comes to the Sixers. So now you're getting rid of a defensive player and a bum like Ben Simmons, and what you getting back for it? What are you getting back for it? We're gonna get back a bunch of bench players for the other team just for them to get star players. It's gonna have to be star player or star player to be traded. That's the only way that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's common sense at this point. And if with Ben Simmons' stock so low, you got to put in Maxi or Thibault. I don't want to, but you just have to, and you might have to throw Tobias Harris in the mix.
Yeah,
With Tobias Harris,
Daryl ain't that dumb and retarded to give up half your team for a bum. Get out of here.
I mean, Tobias Harris was packaged in the Rockets deal that the Rockets turned down. So he was.
But
The Sixers did offer the Rockets, and the Rockets turned it down.
yeah,
but the thing is this though. Like I was telling them before you got that key, it's going to be a package deal. It's going to be more than two people in that Sixers package deal. They're going to
Yeah.
have to do it because of Ben Simmons' contract. It's fucked up. I don't want it to happen, but that's the only way you're going to trade him. They're not
Yep.
just going to want Ben Simmons by himself. That's just not going to happen.
That's not gonna happen. Definitely.
no. You need more stuff. Because think about it. Once you get him, it's 4-on-5. It's 4-on-5 on the floor. And who will want to lose a man just because of that? Golden State Warriors, Simmons for Wiggins and Kuminga? No, I don't want Wiggins. I do not
I'd rather,
want.
I'd rather have anybody than Ben Simmons right now. So bring me Wiggins. I don't give a shit. Get rid of Simmons. One thing I can tell you about Wiggins and Ben Simmons, Wiggins can shoot the ball. Wiggins ain't scared to play basketball. And Wiggins wants to play basketball. Ben Simmons don't want to play basketball. All he wants to do is play video games and buy cars. Fuck that. Fuck him. Fuck you. That's how I see it. But I'm going underground, y'all. I'll call you. I'll be back on.
You're good. You're good. Yeah. Here's another good point. No team
Yep.
can afford Simmons and Harris. That is
Yeah,
facts.
but I'm just saying, like, if a Bradley Beal or something is available, and Bradley Beal, like, he hasn't never came out and said that I want out of Washington, like everybody made. He has not came out and said that. If he comes out and say I want out, and the Sixers are the front runners, now I'm gonna tell you this: Ben Simmons, Tyrese Maxey. That's all. If the Wizards pose that trade, or Shake Milton, would you do it? Would you give it up for Bradley Beal? Would you do it?
Say the trade again. So it was
Maxey, Ben Simmons, and Shake Milton for Bradley Beal. If he comes out and say I want
Yup.
out, would you pull the trigger?
I'll do that. I'll do that in the first. I'll do that like right now.
Yep.
Right
I'm-
fucking now.
Yeah, but the problem is he haven't came out and said he wanted out though yet. Like everybody expect. Yeah. X, I gotta get a video on that too though. Exum signing with the Rockets. I saw that. I just didn't have time to post it though. But like I say, Exum is still young. The problem is injuries. He's still young. He's still about 26, 25. He's still young. He can work with this group. He fits the timeline of the Rockets, but John Wall just doesn't fit this timeline, man. But like I say, he still can help out a contender. Like I say, Philadelphia, all he got to do is just get him on the court. If he plays a full season, he can be good. He shoots 32% from three. That's okay, but his inefficiency is going to be a problem, and it being on the court is going to be a problem, though. So, like I said, if you just never know. It's so many teams may need a point guard in this league, and I just don't know what the 76ers want to do in their situation. I feel like if he lowered the trade value, Ben Simmons will be gone. He can trade him, but he stand by his decision. He stand by and thinking Ben Simmons is this great ass big superstar that's not helping you that didn't help you for the last 3 or 4 years. He didn't help you when you lost to Boston 2 years in a row. He didn't help you last year. He did not help you last year. And it's the same old thing. And I don't want to hear the bench probably wasn't good, but it's the same old thing every year. Ben Simmons is the problem for the Sixers. You're playing 4-on-5 each and every year, and people was able to stop that in game plan. Joel Embiid has not been able to get off because of Ben Simmons is on the floor, won't attempt to shoot the ball, scared to shoot free throws. It just comes down to it. But he got to lower the trade value, and he'll be gone. But the problem is he won't lower it, so he's gonna stay there.
Yeah. So to answer your question, Josiah, the starting small power forward is Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris is starting power forward. So you got Simmons, Curry, Green, Tobias, Embiid. That's the Sixers starting five as of right now. and you're not taking
Just
Wiggins,
say
Vic. I mean,
just
if
say
it's less
Ben, I'll
trade
take-
of
Heck no, I'm not taking Andre Wiggins. Get out of here.
Andrew Wiggins,
That boy big crazy.
isn't the Rockets the second youngest team behind the Hawks?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
We full rebuild. We got nothing but young guys. Probably the oldest is Daniel Tice. He's probably the oldest.
Okay. And if Ben wants to go to California so much, they need to make him.
You say what, Key?
Sacramento shut it down. No, they already took that off the table. No Fox, no Hill, no Halliburton. Shoot, look, I'll take Halliburton. They don't want nobody. Point blank, period. Nobody wants Ben. He's talking about. Oh,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's the oldest. Yeah.
It's the Sixers' fault. Why his
Daniel's
trade value is
29?
that way.
Yeah, he's the oldest, probably on the
No.
roster.
No, Ben, it's your trade value and why you're so. You know why? Because you don't want to work on your game.
I
Yup.
got so
Your game is
mad.
bad.
Greg Melly and I went back and forth. Like, I got so mad. They don't even have the leverage to get healed unless a decent amount of the value for Simmons with Simmons. So, yeah, it's just like it's insane at this point that we're still talking about this. And how long has it been? And the season's going to start October 19th in a month. So, this should be a Sixers NBA podcast. I'll
You
do
gonna
it.
kill? Yeah, I'll do it too. Let me
I'll
know
do
some. Hey, this gonna kill Mitch though, even though it might kill Mitch a little bit. Get some Mitch. Lord Ben Simmons in the building, Lord.
You're right.
His name's in the news that dang on day. He on IG buying cars, getting a house in LA. But you can't play a lick, but you buying crap. Get out of here.
You can't go into the gym and shoot a basketball and
Yo,
work on a
I
shot.
received- vlogs.
He
Yo.
goes into the gym and shoots a basketball, but when it comes to game time, we don't see that crap. Like, I'm tired of seeing that video every year. In the gym, shooting free throws, shooting jump shots, shooting three-pointers. When you get in the game, you don't do none of that. You take the ball, half court, and you pass it. That ain't no point.
Yep.
Yo, Vic, I am going to do Sixers Live. I don't know if it's going to be for the network, but it will definitely be on our channel. I still got to talk to everybody.
Yeah. We do Sixers Live. You know, either one of us do it. Mitch covers it. I cover it.
Mhm.
He definitely does it on the network as well.
Who?
Yeah, it'll be. Steve covers the Sixers on the network.
Oh, really? I didn't know
He'll do
that.
Sixers, yeah. Yep. So either one, you'll see some Sixers Live play-by-play.
Oh, I'll
Yep.
definitely do that. Yes. He's just get. Yep. Yep, basically. And Iverson Vlogs, I like your name a lot. Subscribe to me. I don't think you have yet. And subscribe to everybody.
Iverson Vlogs.
in the
Iverson
stu-
Vlogs. Let's let y'all know. Iverson Vlogs been down with the network since day one when it's the name of it. So Iverson Vlog is a day one subscriber. So he's always in
Wow.
who's ever chat.
And
Yeah.
guys, please subscribe to Key in the Building. Please do that. Subscribe to Coach Dante. And subscribe to Spotlight Sports Network. Come
Coach
on, we're
Spotlight, aka Coach Spotlight.
Coach Spotlight, yes. And I'm glad to be part of this team. I'm glad
to be a part of it too, man.
And I'm glad I'm like the wrestling guy with Mount Cooley. If that, I still can't pronounce that guy's name. Whatever. I still Cooley got it.
Oh man,
It's
hey,
like-
y'all.
And
It's
I'm his
like-
like co-host, so I'm gonna be live with him tonight for AEW.
It's like a goalie, but you're taking the A out and putting the O. So goalie.
Gooley, yeah, okay, I got it. It took me a little bit, but guys, please subscribe to everybody here, please. Suns are going back.
Iverson Vlogs is a Suns fan.
I don't know, man. It's starting to think that finals
The
that
links
the
are
Phoenix
in the
Suns.
description, guys. The links are in the description. They're not
It's
mine. I forgot
it's
mine.
starting to make sense that the Phoenix Suns. I feel like that was the only shot that they had last year, man. To see Chris Paul lose that series and the Suns lose that series, with everybody getting better in the West, the Lakers out there cheating Cohen and all that. Everybody want to go to the Lakers and all that. Denver Nuggets with Jamal Murray healthy, the Clippers. Even though Kawhi Leonard is out, they still a respectable team. Utah, Man, it's gonna be hard, man, for Chris Paul them to get back to where
The
they
West,
at.
the West is gonna be tough.
Yes, it's gonna be hard, bro. I'm not gonna even lie. That's gonna be a
Whoa,
hard task.
whoa! Breaking news here: DeMarcus Lawrence breaks foot. Cowboys star defensive end is out indefinitely.
Oh,
Damn.
Dallas definitely ain't beating the Chargers this weekend.
Appreciate it. Talk NFL. Talks
What?
NFL, NBA. Appreciate that sub, man.
Oh yeah, appreciate it. But I hate when players get injured. But that's just funny at this point. Why didn't that? Oh my god! I did a response to Boys for Life. Why didn't that happen then?
Hey, but you know what they gonna say if the Cowboys lose? Oh, DeMarcus Lawrence hurt. That's gonna be an excuse now. That ain't gonna have an excuse to lose. That ain't gonna have an excuse. They gonna make up his. Oh, DeMarcus Lawrence hurt.
Now, do you guys see them being the Chargers at all?
What up, Cash? Who the Cowboys?
Yeah.
They could if they offense is lethal. They could, but they defense is. Hey, defense is terrible, man. That Dallas defense is garbage, bro. That Dallas defense is so ass. I just can't trust that damn
Womp
defense.
womp. The Cowboys will not beat the Chargers at all. I'm right there with you.
No.
I want my revenge beating the Cowboys with that index BS against my Raiders.
Yeah, he's still got a gripe about that index card.
Oh, Jared Cook is going to have a career game. Yeah. So,
Yep.
now, actually, I saw this up on Twitter yesterday. I got to actually find it. But they were talking about NBA Central made some predictions for the NBA Eastern Conference. I got to find that. Oh, here's the West. We'll do the West in a minute. Got to support my guy, Coach Dante. I'll do that. Let's see here. I'll share the screen. It takes me a little bit here. I hate the share the screen process. Like, it's so annoying. Can it just be, like, easy? So, this is the projections that they have for the Eastern Conference. So, first, they have the Nets at 58-24. They have the Bucks at 57-25. 76ers at 50-32. The Heat at 49-33. Hawks 47-35. Celtics, Jordy 45-37. Knicks 44-38. Haha. Nate Talk Sports. Haha. Hornets 40-42. Bulls 40-42. Pacers 40-42. You guys agree with that?
I disagree with the Sixers. I don't believe they're the third best team in the Eastern Conference. I think the Hawks are better than them. They proved it in the Eastern Conference Finals. So until the Sixers beat the Hawks, I'm gonna put the Hawks over them. I got the Heat in third. I believe the Heat is the third best team in the Eastern Conference. I think the Bulls should be up there. I think the Bulls. I got the Bulls in between 6 and 7. I think the Hornets is gonna make the playoffs at the A seed. I got the Knicks in there too. The Knicks in Boston got to be in there too. So yeah, I'm gonna swap the Philadelphia 76ers and put them probably in fifth, and I'm gonna put the Hawks and Heat up there together. I'm put the Hawks and Heat. I'm put the Heat in third and the Hawks in fourth and the Sixers in fifth, and I'm gonna go with the Celtics, Knicks, and the Hornets.
What about the Bulls? You don't have the Bulls?
I had the Bulls, but I gotta see them actually play a game. I gotta see them actually play with each other. So I'm gonna keep them out for a little bit. But I seen the Hornets them. But I'm gonna get off the Bulls for a second. But it can go either way.
I agree with that. Key, you agree with this?
I got the Nets and the Bucks. That's about right.
That's right.
Now because we got this Ben situation here. Like I think we can at least go fifth. I think that's about right because the Heat stacked up. They got Lowry. Got to put them up there. The Celtics, they did gain some players. I would put the Bulls in that position. You can put them in the sixth because they get Lonzo, they get DeRozan, and that means the Bulls are going to be nice.
Yeah.
The Bulls are going to be nice. The Knicks, they can see they compete. This East is up for grabs, definitely.
Yeah. Yeah. The top part of the East is pretty predictable. Like the Knicks, Brooklyn, you have Miami, You have Atlanta, New York, those type of teams. Those are predictable type of teams that you think that will be at the top. But the rest of them, it's a kind of a toss up, man. It's kind of a toss up there a little bit between the I mean you got the Sixers in fifth too. They're the fifth best team in the Eastern Conference. But with Ben Simmons, without Ben Simmons, that could kind of really change a little bit. It just depends on the player that they get for Ben Simmons.
Right. And as for me, I get the next one, Bucks 2, Heat 3. I'll go Celtics 4, Sixers 5, Hawks 6. Because did the Hawks really get anyone in free agency, or are they riding with the same squad?
They signed their players back.
Oh, so they're rolling with the same squad.
Yeah, they rerunning it back basically.
So I got the Knicks, and I still need the Hornets. I got 8. The Bulls I need to see more of, and the Pacers I got the less.
Well,
It sucks.
They're doing that play-in game. They're doing the play-in thing again. So you never know. You might see that
Yeah.
nice and 10 spot go battle hard.
Yeah,
at it.
you're gonna see the Bulls and people like that compete in that type of spots. Like I say, the Hornets, the Pacers, those are the teams that are gonna compete in those type of areas, the play-in games and stuff like he said. Those are the teams right there that's gonna be competing for those play-in games.
Yeah.
But let me go in the house. I'm actually at my mom's crib. I had to drop something off, so hopefully I won't be in there too long. But if y'all still on, I'll back in.
All right.
Gotcha, man. Gotcha. Everyone's go subscribe to Key in the Building if you haven't already. The link's in the description. Please do it. So we're gonna go over to West, you and I.
Okay.
And of
Okay.
course, wait, it's on Twitter. Never mind. Shoot. Oh no. God, I hate the sharing the screen.
Cowboys been mediocre for 26 years.
All right. Here's the West. So we got Jazz. Jazz first?
Woo!
Really?
Woo!
Lakers 2, Suns 3, Nuggets 4, Mavericks 5, Warriors 6, Clippers 7, Blazers 8, Grizzlies 9, Pelicans 10. Oh my God, I lost it. Jazz, do you have Jazz at 1?
No, I don't have Jazz at 1. But they are at the top. They are at the top. I'm not putting the Suns at 3 because Jazz just a regular season team. They're just a regular season team. They're not a playoff type of team. They're not a championship contender. They're playoff contenders. The Lakers 1. This is gonna be tough. The Lakers 1. I got the Nuggets. I got the Nuggets number 2. I'm gonna go with the Jazz. I'm gonna take the Suns. I'm gonna take the Mavericks. I'm gonna take the Warriors. I'm gonna take the Clippers.
You
say
got
what?
Warriors 6? With
Yeah, that's about right because I gotta see them play with Klay Thompson. I got to see them play because remember the West is a lot tougher. The West is a lot tougher now. The Lakers with that super team that they got, and then with the Jazz and stuff, and all of those guys getting better, and Dallas possibility can be anybody. That's a possibility that the Warriors can be 6, but they are a playoff contending team. They are a playoff contending team. I just got to see a full Klay Thompson. I just got to, and Denver is up there. Denver is up there. I got Denver up there at the 3rd spot over the Suns, and I got the Grizzlies. I got the Grizzlies at least in 8 or play-in game.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, the Pelicans are gonna be out there as long as Portland have Damian Lillard, CJ. They're gonna compete in the 8 or 7 seed. They're gonna be up there.
Where'd you have the Clippers? Because they don't have Kawhi.
I had a Clippers between 8th and 7th, are fighting for a play-in game because in the playoffs they still made it to the Western Conference Finals without Kawhi Leonard. So they still a pretty dangerous team. Yeah.
So I got the Lakers 1. I got the Nuggets 2.
That's
I
pretty
got
good.
the Suns 3. I agreed that there.
Yeah.
Mavericks 4. Warriors 5. And then the rest is like predictable. So 6 Clippers, 7 Blazers, 8. Yep. What am I forgetting? I said 9.
I'm just saying it's so tough, man, to predict the Western Conference. I mean, you got all these good teams, man. You guys almost like you got to leave some. You leaving some. You have to leave somebody out, even though you're gonna leave somebody out, man. You're gonna forget about a certain team, man. You're gonna forget it. That's how tough the Western Conference is.
Yeah, I really, unless like Donovan Mitchell has like that MVP caliber year, like that's the only thing I could see. Like I know they have Joe Ingles, Rudy Gobert. I know they have other people I'm forgetting, but yeah, I can see Denver in second because Jamal Murray won't be back until January.
I mean, but they still can compete. They still will compete. You got Monte Morris that can come off the bench, who's a pretty good player, and you just resigned an energy player back in Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon. You still got a pretty decent team. You still have a pretty decent team in Denver. You still got a pretty good competitor. Hey, they beat Portland without Jamal Murray. And Denver wasn't favored in that series. Portland was favored in that series actually to beat the Denver Nuggets. So they can still be a strong team. They can still be a strong team. They can still be a very strong team.
Yeah, I get that. And guys, please like on everyone's channel. Please, I got 7 on my. How do you know how many likes this whole stream got as like a whole?
I have no idea. I have no idea because everybody coming from everywhere. The Spotlight channel.
Yeah, we had like
channel.
20 people at one point.
Yep,
like
they come from everywhere.
People at one point combined. So I definitely like that, guys. Thank you for your support. It means a lot. I gained a couple subs. I hope Coach Dante did as well.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's close to 5K. He's close to 4.3K, 4.4. He's close. He's right there. And guys, please tell me what would your projections be of the Western Conference?
Yeah,
I really want to know between everybody. For
do
me,
y'all see the Washington foot? Do y'all see the Giants beating the Washington football team in the chat? Do y'all see the Giants beating the Washington football team? Do you see the Giants beating the Washington football team, Mitch?
I can see that.
You can see it.
See that? Yo, Birdman, Adam Schefter just reported the Cowboys.
Look at Birdman.
Yo, Birdman, hit the like button for me, bro.
Look at Birdman coming.
I love that.
Oh my God. Hey, Vic and Birdman, y'all know we for the hill. Oh, DeMarcus Lawrence side. They go in the excuse for him. DeMarcus Lawrence side. That's what you fit here. If they lose to the Chargers, that's what you feel. Oh, DeMarcus Lawrence side. These people, these annoying Cowboys fans got every excuse in the books. They got every excuse in the book every time they lose.
Life, YouTube channel after this.
Man, that move was hilarious. So I'm not gonna lie.
He commented on my video. He
did?
And he was like, I'm the ultimate troll. I got everyone to talk about me after you still won. I'm like, you made yourself look like an idiot. So who's the real winner here? Like, do you see his dislike ratio? It's almost 200 dislikes.
Oh my God, man, that's crazy.
I gotta bring that up. I have to bring this up. I'm sorry. I have to. Hold on. Come on. Oh my God. Come on. It has over 1,000 views.
Yeah, what up, Sonic?
133 here, I'll share the screen. It's 133 dislikes. Hold on. Why is it so?
It said 133 dislikes. Wow, golly.
I mean, are you really winning? Yes, you're getting views. Yes, I'll give you that. 1,083. But is this really worth it?
That's crazy. That man, complete. When the way he talk about the Eagles all the time, he sound like a complete troll too, though. A troll, Eagles, troll hater, man. That's a definition, bro. I ain't gonna even lie to you. That's a definition, bro, of a sore loser. That's a definition of a loser, bro.
I gotta read. Like I comment. Even Joey Sex said they struggled. Who cares? Like what?
But he said Jalen Hurts struggle. How did Jalen Hurts struggle if he went 28 for 36? How is that a struggle? If he goes 28 for 36 and he struggle, how is that a struggle?
I have no clue. Like Joey Sage said they struggled. Whoop de doo. That's one person.
Yeah, we struggled in the first half with the running game. We did. We struggled with the running game in the first half. We did. If you want to say that, we struggled with the running game in the first half.
Yeah,
But
we struggled with the running game, the rush defense in the first half, and
mhm.
then the rest we picked it up and we're fine. So for me, it's just like, dude, what the?
And then
I
the
just
penalties.
can't wait. I just can't wait to play him in 2 weeks.
And
I
then
just wait.
yep. And then the penalties. If you wanna say we struggled on that, we had a bunch of penalties. We had a busload of penalties. I just don't. God damn, we had all them goddamn penalties, man. That just kind of made me kind of throw up, man. All them penalties that we had and stuff. But I thought they handled themselves really well, really well. I think Nick Sirianni had a great game plan. Like I said again, I'm gonna say it again. I think Calvin Ridley is the number one receiver. I don't judge him off the one game that he played against us. I believe that was more game planning and having the guys ready that Nick Sirianni did have, and they came out with a lot of energy. They came out ready to play. So I just believe, like I said, you can play whatever you have on your schedule. You got to play whatever the people put on your schedule. That's what you got to play. So you can't really fault the Eagles for going out there and doing their job and saying Carolina Carolina's just Atlanta just ass. I mean they probably have an ass defense, but like I said, Matt Ryan is a pretty decent quarterback. He's not a elite quarterback, but he's pretty decent, and the Eagles did what they had to do. They just
Now let me
executed.
ask you this.
Mhm.
I was on the phone with a buddy of mine. He has Trevor Lawrence as his backup QB.
Okay.
He was saying that's better than Matt Ryan and Carr David Carr from the Raiders.
Yeah, Derek Carr. Yeah.
Derek Carr, yeah, sorry. Yeah, he said that Trevor Lawrence did better than them both weeks, and it's better. I'm like, one, it's week one. I don't think Trevor Lawrence is going to do all that. Like,
Mhm.
you watched the game.
Yeah.
So, how well did Trevor Lawrence do, honestly?
Well, I thought he played. I saw some flashes, but he didn't have a great game. Most of that his receivers was dropping the ball in the first half. The receivers didn't help him out. Chenault had about two drops, which ended both drives with 3 and outs. When they did run the football, they got some good runs, but the penalties killed them consistently. And if you're not helping out your young quarterback, that's a stage for disaster. And he was a disaster. I'm not gonna even lie. He made some good when they was playing perfect football. They were able to move the ball on his defense in the first half, but in the second half, Lovie Smith and his defense made the adjustments, and they made Trevor Lawrence look like he didn't belong in the NFL. But then again, hey, it's one game. You got to see throughout the whole season. Urban Meyer looked clueless on the sideline. He looked clueless on the sideline. He called 2 timeouts within a minute in the game. He called 2 timeouts within a minute of the game, man.
Why?
Yeah, the wrong play, didn't like the coverages of the Houston Texans. It was one play that if he didn't call a timeout, Trevor Lawrence probably would have got hurt by Desmond King because he had his back turned and Desmond King coming from the outside edge about hit him from the back, and if everybody didn't call that timeout, that he probably would have been injured with that hit by Desmond King. But I mean, Urban Meyer looked lost as a head coach. And this team got a lot of work to do, man. This Jaguars team has a lot of work to do. And Trevor Lawrence, he got a lot of work to do because the interceptions that he threw too, just unacceptable. Just unacceptable. Across his body, right to Christian Kirksey, right on the move to Hargraves. He got baited in the net. And Justin Reed, he just threw it right to him. So he got a lot of work to do, man.
Like I said before, I think Trevor Lawrence is overrated. I think we saw glimpses of that in the first game.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently, that's the first time he ever lost. Apparently.
He lost, I believe. The only time he lost was the LSU game. That's probably the only time you seen him lose. Yeah, that's the only time you seen him probably lose, man. And it ain't gonna get better next week because this week he got to go against Denver, a great defense. So it's not gonna get better. It's not gonna get better this coming week. He got a great defense coming up. Yeah, Like I say, it's not gonna get better money, Mitch, for the man either, man. So I mean, that guy got a lot of work to do. Urban Meyer got a lot of coaching to do because he looked lost and clueless and no idea what was going on that field.
And I love how I had Benny on. You were like, "How was Melvin Gordon? How'd you like that run?"
Oh man, that was so funny when you were showing that video constantly, man. I'm looking at all them 3 of them blue jerseys just chasing out the field. I thought, like I say again, I thought this Giants defense was elite. That's what I was telling. I thought they was elite defense, man. But I said that defense got exposed. That defense got exposed. Teddy Bridgewater looked like a Hall of Famer out there. And the one time he did move out the pocket, I think he threw the ball to Tim Patrick, and Tim Patrick ended up getting in the end zone for a touchdown. And, I mean, Teddy Bridgewater just looked comfortable out there. And that defense looked good for Denver. That run defense. And Kyle Fuller, the one that got picked up by the Bears, from the Bears, that Gooley was talking about yesterday in Me and Keith podcast, that looked, man, that looked good, man. Them guys look good. Them guys look good on the defense side of the ball.
And guys, we have 7 people in the chat so far combined of every single location. So please, if you haven't already, subscribe to every link. They're in the description, except for mine. You can see mine up there. Yeah, guys, just appreciate the support. This is actually not my exactly first podcast for the Spotlight Sports Network. It's probably one of my 5th one, and I love it. This one's really fun. I really hope Coach Spotlight really wants us to do this once a week.
Oh man, I will be up on here rocking and rolling, man. Like I said, I appreciate the opportunity that Coach Spotlight gave us and gave me, man. And I love this. The channel has been my channel, and the Spotlight channel has been going through the roof, man. Ever since everybody came together and decided to join. I love doing those college football games. I love doing those NFL games as well, my Texans, and just get to do my Rockets and stuff, and any other basketball game he gives me. That's going to be fun, man. That's going to be fun. So I can't wait till basketball season come. And football is going to be, it's exciting, man. So glad we both got this opportunity. Now, we get to collab more and more and talk more and more about it.
Yeah. So how did you reach out to them, or did they reach out to you?
No, they reached out to me. Really, me and Key first collab. I was recruited by Darian. Actually, me and Key had the first collab, and Jake the Snake came in my stream, and I said what's up. And I believe that was Darian came in my stream and said then he hit me up on Instagram and said I love it. So I had to think a little bit about it. So I hit him up. I hit Key up, and then after that, I was put in by Key, but I was a recruiter. I was actually recruited by them, but I'm glad they gave me the opportunity.
I reached out to them, and they had me a tryout period for the AEW All Out pay-per-view. So they wanted me it was a tryout. That's what I considered it. I don't know if they did as well, but they were like, "Yeah, our newest member." I'm like, "Hey, thank you."
Yeah.
So I know I wanted my YouTube to be part of a team. I know I am part of the Eagles community, Sixers community, and all that, and our wrestling community. But I really want to be more part of a single team where we can help out each other and grow and stuff.
Yeah.
And I just gotta say this: Robert, damn, copied me again.
Hey, all I did. I explained to Robert the situation, and then he just decided to join. He just decided to he had a collab already with Jake. I didn't even know that he had a collab already with him. I was like, how you have a collab with him?
I think I saw it on Twitter. They were talking.
I saw it on YouTube. I saw it on the thing.
No, I saw them talking on Twitter before hours.
Yeah.
And then, boom. I'm like, oh, okay, that worked. And I was like, how did you hear about Spotlight? You. I'm like, you mother.
Now, but I gave he was I told him the same thing. This is what I told him the same thing what he told you. What I told you. I said, did you join the Spotlight community? And you said, "Yeah, I told him the same thing. Did he join?" And then now he said, "How I get in?" And I said, "I don't know." I said, "You got to talk to one of the other people. Talk to the other people there." But he already had a collab with Jay Snake. He already had a collab, and I saw it on the YouTube thing down. I said he already got a collab with him. So I just don't. He already had a collab with him.
I don't know. So I gotta ask you. I keep on seeing these Streamlabs things from you,
Mhm.
and
Oh,
I
that.
saw this one that your jump shot is like Steph Curry, James Harden. Can you please explain that?
Oh, yeah. On 2K, that's my jump shot. Like on 2K, that's my jump
Oh,
shot.
okay.
That's my player jump shot. That's my player jump shot, and that's my points and hours and stuff up in the stream. That's my points and hours and stuff up in the stream and stuff.
Pointing
That's
out. Oh,
yeah, they're my points and hours. How many hours people got? That's showing them. That's showing how much they support and stuff like that. Basically, the points and hours will
like
tell you.
how? They just watch your stream?
Yeah,
Or
they just watch the stream and stuff. And you get you active in the stream and stuff like that. You get your hours and stuff go up.
I need to get Streamlabs back, and I need to
Hmm.
get Nightbot back. It's been a
Yeah,
while.
that's how you can tell who supports your channel and who be in your channel. That's how you can tell who be
Yeah,
there.
yeah. And I still don't remember. I remember this. JC Eagles Talk thought Nightbot was a real person. I'm like, bro, are you
Oh
really
my,
like that?
oh my
What kind
goodness,
of person
man.
would name their thing Nightbot?
Oh
Like,
my goodness,
dude.
man. Oh my goodness, bro.
So, yeah, we talked about. Hold on. Long could get traded to Clippers. Like, what would the Clippers give up?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I believe he'll be a good fit. He'll be a good fit for a playoff potential team. But what playoff potential team that will want him? We got to find out because they just got back Reggie Jackson. They just got back Reggie Jackson. So we gonna have to see. I mean, it's a lot of teams that's gonna. It's a plenty of teams. It might be a few teams that's gonna be interested in John Wall. But I don't believe the Thunder will be because they're rebuilding. The Rockets won't be anymore. So they're completely moving on from because of Kevin Porter Jr. and Jalen Green. That's the backcourt. That tells you that's the backcourt of the future for the Houston Rockets. And also, I'm excited to see that backcourt. Kevin Porter Jr. and Jalen Green. I'm excited to see that backcourt. And I think the Rockets making the right move right here. John Wall, 31. He's up in age. He's in his prime age. He wants to win a championship. That's what he wants to win. So him and the Rockets timeline do not fit each other, and the Rockets doesn't put John Wall in the best position to win because the Rockets are rebuilding. So another team, maybe another team that the Rockets trade him to, will probably be that team that will be a contender. But he still can help out as long as he stays on the court. He still can help out, and he still could. He shoots 32% from the 3-point line. That's okay, but the problem is his deficiency is really bad. It's really bad from the field. So you're gonna get a competitor at a high level on the defensive side of the ball, and a great passer and a great rebounder. So I'll say whichever team get them, as long as the guys stay on the floor, they can benefit. They can benefit. So I mean, it'll be interesting to see what the 76ers do too with Ben Simmons, how long they're going to keep him, how long would they keep him during the season, would he go to train? He's not going to training camp. He already say that. I don't think he's not going to be in training camp. I didn't care less, and Money Mitch care less if he be in training camp either. Like I say, it's gonna be something going down before the season start. It's gonna be something that's gonna go down because a trade gotta happen. You don't want to see Ben Simmons in your locker room on opening night.
Yeah. So Mark, I can't pronounce your name either. So Mark G, whatever. Yo, subscribe to my channel, man. I don't think I met you before. It sounds like a very cool person. So
I know who he is. I know who he is. I
Cool,
definitely.
cool.
Yeah,
Subscribe to my
subscribe to
channel.
Money
Hit
Mitch.
the like button. Please do. I'm so close to 1,360. Like I'm 2 away. And apparently, is that your new jump shot for 2K22?
No, that's the same jump shot. I got a big
Oh,
man
okay.
though. I got a big man. I'm a big man. So I don't play guard no more. So that like I keep that up there in case anybody that play 2K, any guard that want to play 2K. I just keep it up there just in case they want that jump shot.
Yeah, yeah. All right, guys, we're closing in on an hour. I know Coach Dante got some stuff to do. I have to eat dinner and get ready for my third live stream tonight at
Okay.
8 o'clock. So, guys, if you haven't already, please go watch my video. I uploaded it a couple hours ago. It's about the John Wall thing, but my whole opinion on it, because I wanted to get Coach Dante's opinion on it first. I wanted to get Key's opinion, and then I did my own on my own video. So, yeah, to kind of everybody, everyone's links are in the description. Coach Dante's, Key in the building, Spotlight Sports Network, and even on Twitch. Follow them on Twitch. Twitter, follow them and me on Twitter. Facebook, Spotlight Sports Network's Facebook. We are everywhere. This is most destinations I ever had in the stream. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like, bruh.
We all over. We all on every platform, guys. We on every platform. So y'all hit us up, man. We work together. We help each other grow. We are family, and we cover it all: college basketball, football, baseball, NBA, NFL. So
Does
we
anyone do
wrestling. I don't think nobody does. I don't know who does hockey. I don't know who does
Like,
hockey.
I've done hockey like 3 videos. I have a hockey backdrop. Once the Flyers do good, then I'll start getting back into that. But yeah, I appreciate you. Thank you guys. We all got to get off. Appreciate everyone. Subscribe to everyone. Smash that like button. Do all that good stuff. All right. Peace out, guys.